So, my dear students, welcome back to Sanskrit Amrit, lecture number 11 on Nirukti and Paryaya. Nirukti and Paryaya, that topic you will find in paper number 2 and topic number 1. Now, before we start understanding what is Nirukti, Nirukti basically is the explanation about a particular Sanskrit word or any other subject word. That is called Nirukti. If you disjoin the word Nirukti, there is a prefix Nir and Ukti. Nir, you can take the meaning of Nir as properly. Ukti is explanation, proper explanation of a word. So that is called Nirukti. Certain words are there in the syllabus that you need to explain in the exam if they would ask. Here on the screen, I already shared the screen and you can see in the syllabus how they are going to ask the question in the question paper and which words are there in the Nirukti. So here you read paper number 2, part A, Sanskrit. Number 1, topic number 1 is Nirukti. Alright. So in that, Nirukti tatha Paryaya padani. Paryaya means synonyms. Alright. So in that, number 1 topic A. Ayuhu sarira manaha agnihi jalam vataha pittam and kapha. These words are there in term 1. So it is probable that will be asked in the term 1 exam and in all periodic assessment exam, right? So let us start understanding about the number 1 word is Ayuhu. Students, all the Ayurveda students know about Ayu word. Ayu is life. We do not need the meaning of this word because we all know actually the meaning of Ayu, life, right? Now this, why that Ayu is called life? What is the root verb? Students, always remember, any Sanskrit word is always created from some root verb, some action verb, right? Suppose in English language we are having knowledge. So knowledge word is actually created from the root verb to know. Similarly, all Sanskrit words are also created from root verb. So here if you see Ayu is actually taken from the root verb in. Here you read in. In is the root verb and gato is the meaning. Gato means to go. In root verb, gato means to go, and eti means going. Something that is going is called life. Something that goes is called life. And we know life always goes, right? So eti, in gato is the root verb, eti is the verb form, eti means going. You can translate as eti iti ayu, right? So Nirukti of ayu you can say as eti iti ayuhu. In gato is the root verb. And let us understand little bit in depth. Chandasin, this is the sutra in advanced level Sanskrit grammar. The sutra is Chandasin. What it makes? It makes one suffix. See, root verb is in and this sutra gives one suffix and the name of the suffix is not ityun. Suffix name is un, only un. So in root verb and un. So let us understand quickly about these, students. Here we have in root verb and the name suffix is un. Clear? So out of this in and un, out of this suffix un, ana will be deleted and here in, ana will be deleted, right? You would be thinking why? Then there is a sutra halantyam, the first halantyam sutra that says about the it sangna, and the meaning of the halantyam sutra was like the last letter, last consonant of any root verb. So this is the root verb, right, to go, or any suffix in Sanskrit language. The last consonant should be it, and once a letter becomes it, should be deleted. So that's why both will be deleted. Both are deleted. So what we have now, E and U. It's very interesting. Pay attention, students. Now this E will get Vruddhi. Students, if you remember, I taught you in the Vruddhi Sangna, we are having three Vruddhi vowel. One is A, one is I, and another one is O. Out of these three Vruddhi vowel, no, Vruddhi Sangna was there, the sutra was Vruddhi Radech. It says that A, I, O, these three vowel are considered as Vruddhi vowels. Yesterday only maybe I taught, or maybe in the last to last video. So out of these three vowels, one is the Vruddhi vowel, and that is I, right? However, all three are Vruddhi, but out of these three, I will get place as Vruddhi in place of E. So E becomes I, right? E and U, E becomes Vruddhi, so becomes I. Clear? Now listen to me carefully. E becomes I, and next letter is U as usual of the suffix un. Now there is a sutra in the Ayadi Sandhi that says, I did not teach you any Sandhi yet, but there is a sutra Echoya Vayavaha that says that I is converted to I. I, this vowel, should be converted to I. So now I become I and U is the suffix. So by joining I and U, you will get this word Ayu. Right? So here you saw the process. In is the root verb, Un is the suffix. Then all this process, another sutra came and deleted both this ana. Then E got Vruddhi Sangna. So direct Vruddhi vowel, actually E gets Vruddhi, and E will be changed to I. Then again I changed to I. This all happening because of the sutra. And right now you don't need to remember the sutras of how E changed to I, how A changed to I. Here I am explaining just for your knowledge that here in this in root verb and chandasin, that makes that sutra gives the un suffix. So in plus un ultimately becomes ayu. It was only for your understanding, students. In exam you don't need to explain everything this, right? So let me clarify this. So I hope you people understood that from in root verb means to go, how ayu word is created. And here you can see the meaning is given of ayu, that we know as life. Jivita vyapya kalaha, whatever the life span time is called ayuhu, right? We know. Iti Jatadhara, the great scholar Jatadhara is written in his book. And now here you read another Nirukti. Kli. What is Kli, students? Always remember, Kli is representing the meaning Napusaklinga. Kli means Napusakling. So this word is considered as Napusakling word, alright? Here another Nirukti is given, Eti. I already told Eti means going. Something that is going is called life. And Gachati Iti means going. So both are synonyms. Eti and Gachati both means going. Something that goes is called life. Similar type of Nirukti is given, whatever was here. Now here again, in is the root verb, ushi is the suffix, and anich another suffix. So a different type of formula given here. So if you remember only one for exam will be okay, right? So another scholar has given another type of a formula. Both formulas are right? You cannot say this one is right, this one is wrong. All the scholars have given a different formulas and different etymology of the words. So here Jatadhara has given in this line here, and here if you read these things, all this explanation given by Amara. Amara means the great sage Amara, who has written Amara Kosh book, right? So in Amar Kosh you will find this etymology for ayu word. So here is simply in is the root verb, ushi is the suffix, and anicha Again, nit is the hana will be it actually. Hana it. This hana will be it. E and u will be left. So I'm just explaining you this how ayu word is created. And again the meaning they have given jivita kalaha paramayuhu means the life. So again for exam you people need to remember eti iti ayuhu. I repeat, eti iti ayuhu, that is the nirukti of this ayu word. And if you would like to know about the root verb, in gato is the root verb, that means to go. So something that goes is called life. Alright. Ayu, masculine, feminine, neuter, all three gender we can use as ayu, and the meaning is living, movable. Now here if you read student, ayu, e, thon suffix, so it's okay, another formula given, so you can choose the first one for exam purpose. Living, going, movable is the meaning that is given in the Aptes dictionary, right? Here is the definition of life is given. I hope you must have studied this sloka somewhere. It is so explaining us about what is life, what is ayu exactly. So Charaka Samhita Sutra Sthana, chapter number 1 and sloka number 42, this sloka is given. Sarirendriya Sattvatma Sanyogo Dhari Jivitam Nityagascanubandhascha Paryaye Rayuruchyate. What is the meaning of this sloka? Actually it is the definition of life. Sarira Indriya, joint Sarirendriya. Sarira, body, Indriya, senses, Sattva, mind, and Sattvatma, Sattva plus Atma. Atma means soul. Sanyoga means combination. So the combination of body, senses, mind and soul is called as dhari, as life. So dhari is a synonym of life of ayu. Jivitam, another synonym of ayu. Nitya gaschanubandhascha. Students, listen to me carefully here. Nitya gaschanubandhascha. Two sha, palatal sha, you see here sha is there, here is also sha. You assume actually there is visarga. This sha is actually the converted form of visarga. So actual word is nitya gaha, as you can read here. Nitya gaha cha. Cha means and cha plus another word here joined is anubandha. So nitya gaha is one synonym, another is anubandha. Again visarga convert to sha, palatal sha, and then cha again means and. So nitya gaha and anubandha and, right, like this. Now let me just tell you in between this sloka explanation. Always remember students, while wherever you read a word like this, suppose Ramaha, right? And after Ramaha we are having this word Chalati. In this situation you can see here visarga is there. This visarga is there. Now remember, visarga sandhi explains about that visarga can be converted or can be changed to four different things. Like visarga can be converted to a particular vowel like u, right? Number one. So here let me write number one as visarga can be u, right? If you want to note down, please note. It is very important thing that I am telling you. Second, this visarga can be converted to ra letter, ra consonant. Okay, sometime in the sloka you will find that visarga is converted to ra. So it will be useful for you to understand that how two words are disjoined. So here I have written visarga changed to ra. Number three, that visarga can be converted to, here suppose there is a visarga, right? This visarga can be converted to three types of saw: palatal saw, cerebral saw, or dental saw. Any of these three saw will take place in place of visarga. So here this saw I am writing as number 3, result number 3 in place of visarga. And dear students, sometimes this visarga, while you join with another word, fourth result can be deleted, completely deleted. Alright, so here I should put as visarga can be removed, deleted completely. Delete. Alright, so 4 results can be possible while you join any word ending with visarga and the next word is there. Right, so that is called visarga sandhi rule. Other than these 4 rules of visarga, there is no any other conversion of visarga. In Sanskrit language, visarga can be converted to u, sometime ra, sometime any of these sa, right, or sometime completely delete. Always remember this 4 result in place of visarga. Now here you must be having doubts, sir, how would you people, how would student understand that visarga converts to o or ra or sa or delete when it is possible, right? Visarga can be u also, ra also. So how will you people know that you should convert to u, ra or sa? Then there is a certain rules. For that you need to check the next letter after the visarga and the previous vowel before the visarga. So that rule I will teach you in the term 2, and there you will understand with the sutra that how the visarga gets changed to all these answers. Right now you just learn about the result, not the reasons, right? Here if you pay attention about the result, even then you will be able to disjoin the words given in the sloka. Okay, so here if I say Ramaha and Chalati, in this case visarga will be converted to palatal sa. Okay, then you can join this next word. Ramaha Chalati become Ramas Chalati. And similar type here if you see Nitya Gaschanubandhascha. So student, this sa is palatal sa only, can be written like this also. So now if I will ask you people to disjoin, it is easy for you. Nitya Gaha cha plus anubandha, chanubandha, dirgha sandhi is there, a plus a become a, and again anubandha plus cha, anubandhas cha. Alright, so synonym nitya gaha 1, anubandha 2, and here paryayehi ayuhu uchyate, very interesting word. If you see here student, this is good example of visarga sandhi. Let me quote this example here. Paryayi rayuruchyate. Okay, now I will ask you people that paryaye rayuruchyate, if I would ask to disjoin, and if I will give you the hint that in this example visarga is converted to any of the above 4 result. Can anyone guess and tell me that visarga is converted here in this example to which u or ra or sa or delete?
Ra.
Ra, yes. So here ra is there. So ra is actually made up of 2 consonants. No, one is ra, and one is r, and one is a. Right. So this ra is basically what? Visarga is there. Right. So you can put as visarga, and this a is a vowel. So you can put a like this. So basically the next word, first word is paryayehi, and second word is ayu. Again, if you read here ru, this ru is again visarga, means ra is there, r, and next is u, ru, no? So this ra you consider as visarga. So what would be the previous word as? Ayuhu, right? Paryayehi, ayuhu, and next word is u. So what should be the last word as? Uchyate. What should the last word as? Uchyate. So 3 words we got now. Paryaye. Okay, I should put refer here. Paryayehi means with synonyms. Ayuhu means alive. Ayu word. Uchyate means said. So with those synonyms, ayu words is explained. Paryayehi with the synonyms. Ayuhu uchyate. Ayu is called with these synonyms. Which synonyms? Dhari, Jivitam, Nityagaha, Anubandhaha. So in exam, suppose the word is explained, is asked to you to explain about the Nirukti. You can explain all this. Eti, iti, ayu, in, gato, root verb is there. If you remember the sutra, please note that chandasin that you can write, and un, it makes un suffix, and like this ayu word is created, and after that you can explain like this kind of synonyms are given. Alright. So the word ayu is derived from the ayusu, means in life, meaning lifespan, and various other words like jivitam, anubandha, dhari, all these words already explained, are used interchangeably with the term ayu, which also implies the same meaning, lifespan. Right. So this is how you can explain in the exam, and this explanation you can add your own thought, and properly as per the marks asked in the question paper, you should explain in your own words. Alright. I hope this one is clear in your mind. Any doubt, please ask student. Alright.
Sir?
Yeah, please.
Sir, among the synonyms there is one which is Nityaga. Am I audible?
Yeah. You are audible. You are asking about Nityagaha. Yes.
Yes, sir. What does it stands for?
Actually, Nityagaha, as you understood, as the synonym, right? Nityagaha means the synonym of ayu. Now, Nitya means continuously. Gaha belongs to the root verb gachati, who continuously going. Right? Who continuously, Nitya, continuously going. Now, Nitya means not eternal. Right? Not continuously means the decades and centuries and centuries. No. Nitya means continuously. And Gaha means going. One who goes continuously, and we know every microsecond our ayu is going. Our life is going. Our life is going. So like this, Nitya Gaha word is created here. Clear?
Yes,
Nityam gachati iti Nitya Gaha. Done?
Okay, so
Anything else?
So it moves continuously.
Continuously going. One who goes continuously is called Nitya Gaha.
Okay. And what about the next Anubandha?
Anubandha. Now here, if you read, anu is the prefix, right? Anu is the prefix, and next word you read as bandha, right? So here anu is actually explaining you about the following, right? Following, and bandha is actually something to tie. Actually, bandha word has belonged to the root verb badhnati. Right. So life is actually tied up with so many things. We know in our life we are having lots of things to do. Purusartha we have, right? So dharma, artha, kama, moksha, we are actually, our life is tied up with all these things. Our life is actually tied up with physical structure also, right? So accordingly you can understand about the Anubandha, and in detail if you would like to go for Anubandha, then for that you need to refer, just a second, you need to refer the dictionary where they are actually explaining about this word in detail. So let me just go through and let me explain you in detail. Just a second, students. I hope the screen is completely visible to all of you.
Yes, sir.
Anu prefix badhnati means to tie up. So like this the word is created, and here let us understand about the word even in depth. So here Anubandha word explains the inseparable adjunct or sign of anything, the indication of guilt, one meaning of Anubandha, element of language, all these words meaning is given of Anubandha. But let us see what is the exact contextual meaning related to life, as it is explaining about so many different meanings, but we will check the contextual meaning. See, binding, attachment, connections. With after they have given about binding and fastening on, connection, attachment.
So here they have mentioned the continuous flow also.
Actually, see, as we are actually checking the meaning of the Anubandha, but with multiple meanings they have given here. As per the life's contextual meaning, we need to check other words can be other meanings also useful here for Anubandha word. So, dear student, here you read as mostly Anubandha as attached, right? As I already told you that Badhnati is tied, right? Tied up. Badhnati is like tied up. So here life is something which is actually you are connected mentally, physically, emotionally, socially. We are actually connected with so many things, and our body structure is also connected to the several things there inside. So like this we can consider this Anubandha, right? And like this you can consider the meaning of this word Anubandha, right? In depth, if we would like to see, we can go even much more deeper, but for exam purpose you would definitely just explain little bit about this Anubandha word if you want, otherwise the synonym will be enough. Okay, now let us continue to learn about the next word here in the syllabus. If you can read, student, next word is Sarira. Now listen to me carefully. Sarira, we know the meaning of Sarira as body. How this Sarira word is created, what is the root verb? Very interesting to know. Let us see. So here they said Siryate tad sariram. Very important for exam, this Nirukti. Siryate tad sariram. Siryate means deteriorates, right? Degenerate. Degenerate. One who deteriorates continuously is called Sarira. Now here in Sariram word, what is the root verb? Then dear student, here you can read the Sru is the root verb. Sru with Dirgha Ru. Long Ru is there. You see double C is there here. So Sru is the root verb, and Sru means deteriorate, and there is a sutra Krusru Pru Kati Pati Sautibhya Iran. This is one of the Unadi Sutra. Unadi is actually the one particular grammar part, specific chapter, In Siddhanta Kaumudi, you can see one whole grammar book is there. Similarly, Unadi is a complete chapter that explains, that gives you only the suffixes to be added with the root verb to create new word. So here, to create this new Sanskrit word Sariram, there is a Unadi chapter, whole book is there, in which one sutra, Unadi chapter number 4 and sutra number 30 is Krusru Pru Katipati Shotibhya Iran. It gives which suffix? Iran suffix. So what is the root verb? Sru. Sru plus Iran. Sru plus Iran, ultimately, let me just explain you in quick session here. So my dear students, the root verb is Sru. Alright. Sru is the root verb. I'm sorry, I cannot make exactly the dirgha sign of this Ru here, because it is not in my font, in my keypad. And Sru, and what is the suffix, students? Iran. Now it is very interesting to learn about this, how Sarira word is created. Sru. Now this Sru, can anyone tell me what is the root verb here? What is the vowel in Sru? Vowel. Sa plus
Ru.
Ru vowel is there, right? And out of Iran, Ira is left. Now listen, this Ru will get Guna. Can anyone tell me, anybody remember how many Guna vowel is there? Now I am not asking about Vruddhi vowel. Guna vowel. 3 Guna vowels we have. Adeng Guna, yesterday I taught you, last video. A, A, O. These 3 Guna vowel we have. Out of these 3, 1 Guna vowel will take place of Ru. So, Sha, then A. In place of Ru, which Guna vowel will take place? A. And then Ir. Now this A that has taken place in place of Ru, right? This A will be with Ra. Now you would be thinking, why with Ra? Then in Laghu Siddhanta Kaumudi, let me clarify. In Laghu Siddhanta Kaumudi, there is a sutra, Puran Raparaha, that explains, then in place of Ru, when you make a Guna vowel A, that A must be with Halant Ra. So Ru, Guna will be Ar. Directly you can write as Guna will be Ar. So that's why in place of Ru, here you need to make Ar. Sha Halant, Ar and Ira. While you join all them, Sha plus A will be Sha, Ra and E will be Ri, and then next is Ra. Sorry, Ra. And what was the meaning of Sru? I said as deteriorates. So that which deteriorates, or that which is always in state of change towards the degeneration, is called as Sarira, human body. So like this, Sarira word is created. Root of Sru, and this sutra gives you Iran suffix. Alright. Siryate Rogadinayat. Alright. That is called Sarira. Now, here you understood about the Nirukti, the root verb, the sutra that gives the suffix Iran. You understood about the meaning of this Sarira. Now, more explanation given here. The root word Sru in Sanskrit, from which the term Sarira has been derived, indicates the process of degeneration. Therefore, the word Sarira in Sanskrit means the one that is in the process of continuous degeneration. As soon as we get born, students, we know we are moving towards the old age. So our body start degenerating. It denotes the natural tendency of physical body to degenerate or to undergo wear and tear. If not intervened with use of food or medicines, this indicates the mortal nature of human body. Students, here if you read, this is given, this statement is given in the bracket. Why? If you will not take the food or medicine, obviously this body gets deteriorates. That's why Sarira word is there. So this indicates the mortal nature of human body. However, in the womb before birth, in the childhood, and even in the young age, the body grows. We know that. Somebody can ask the question that when the child gets born in young age, right? Body actually growing, no, but and develops more than undergoing degeneration. This tendency of the body is explained by the other synonymously used terms like deha, kaya, vapuhu, which suggests growing nature also of physical body with the help of food and other nourishing factors. This line is important. Without help of food or other nourishing factors, sarira degenerates. But with that help of food and nourishing factors, deha, kaya, vapuhu. So synonyms we have of sarira: kalevaram, gatram, vapuhu, samhananam, varshma. All these are the synonyms, dear students. You can read. Just a second. Yeah. Samhananam, varshma, vigraha, kayah, deha, murtihi, tanuhu, short u and long u. So all these are the synonyms given in the Amara Kosa book, Ityamaraha, right? That explains about the synonyms of sarira. So what is sarira? Then shiryate tad sariram, that which deteriorates continuously, that is called sarira. Shru is the root verb, iran is the suffix. If you don't remember kru, shru, pru, kati, pati, byam, iran sutra, don't worry. Just like you can write shiryate tad sariram and shru root verb. If you remember iran suffix, write down iran. Ultimately ru becomes and sarira what is created. Explain about the sarira in your own words in English, and the answer will be completed for the Nirukti. Alright. So any doubt, students, please ask, otherwise we will go for the next word to understand the next word.
No, sir.
Okay. As per the syllabus, we have in this syllabus we have number 3 as manaha. Let us understand about the word manaha. So here manaha, manyate anena iti manaha. Dear student, manyate means believed, known, thought, understood. All this is called mana. Now here manyate is the verb form and root verb is man. Man means to know. Gnane is the meaning. Always remember, when you read a kind of a root verb and gnane kind of a word, then first word is the root verb and second word is explaining about the meaning, right? Second word showing meaning, first word the root verb. So man is the root verb, gnane is the meaning. Man means to know, to think, to understand. Now here the definition, manyate, known, it is thought or it is understood. Anena means by this. So mana is something by which something is understood, something is known or something is thought. Something can be thought. So like this you can give the nirukti manyate anena iti manaha, root verb man. Now here manyate and buddhyate both are the synonyms. Manyate to know, buddhyate also to know or to understand. Aneneti, anena plus iti, nothing else. Anena means by this. So mana is something by which one can think, one can know, one can understand. Let us understand the etymology. The root verb is man, as man here you read to know, and the sutra is sarva dhatu bhyosun. Sarva dhatu bhyosun. This sutra from Unadi again. A specific book is there, the chapter is there that gives one sutra sarva dhatu bhyosun. It makes, can anyone guess which suffix is given by this sutra sarva dhatu bhyosun from this Unadi? What suffix is given by this sutra? Anyone? You can see and tell me with your knowledge. Which sutra? See, in sarira, iran suffix was given by one sutra. Here sarva dhatu bhyosun. This sutra is giving which suffix that will be joined with man? Any guesses?
It's an example of a panda sana.
No, my actually question is, to create this word manaha, we need the root verb and we need one suffix also. So this sutra is giving one suffix that should be joined with the root verb man. So which suffix is given by this sutra?
Is it aha?
Asun. Actually you read here sarva dhatu pyo, then this a is avagraha, no? Asun. Here you read iti asun. Right? Asun suffix been given by the root verb man. By the sutra sarva dhatu pyo sun. Now let us understand about this mana. Here we have the root verb man means to know, right? And the sutra sarva dhatu pyosun is giving us this asun suffix. Clear? So now I remind you again, dear students, Halantyam sutra says that the last consonant of any suffix is considered as it. So this na will be considered as it, and once a letter is it, should be deleted, because it means movable, removable, right? So let's delete it. What is left now? Asu. There is another sutra in Laghu Siddhant Kaumudi that explains that if there is a vowel at the end of any suffix, that also should be, vowel also should be considered as it. So this u also will be it and will be deleted. So what is left now? Us. Now you join them, very easy formula. Man, us, manas. So this is actual word. Right? Manas means mind. And then if you do the process, sa will be ru, manasa, sa will be ru. Then this again u will be deleted, then out of ru, ra will be left. Again this ra will be converted to visarga, and finally we speak as manaha. But actual word is root word for mind is manas, right? And sometimes you see manaha is also there. So basically man means to know as root verb, and asun is the suffix. That asun suffix is been given by the sutra sarva dhatu pyo sun. So meaning, I hope you understood this formula, the etymology process and the nirukti, manyate anena iti manaha. Meaning mind transcends the sense organs. It is also termed as sattva, while some others call it as chetas also. Its action is dependent on its object and accomplishment of the self, means the Atman. It is responsible for the actions of the sense organs. We know this. Alright. So let us see some synonyms given over here. I'll zoom a little bit and we'll read the sloka, students. Okay. So here is the synonyms of mana, chitta, chetas, Rudaya also. Don't be surprised. Rudaya is heart, but Rudaya you can call as mana also, right? Rudaya another synonym. Swanta, Rud. Rud is used for heart, but for mana also you can use. Manasa and Manas. And these all synonyms are given in the Amara Kosha. In Amara Kosha, the synonyms book, Nirukti book of the great scholar Amara. The sloka is there for the synonyms. All words are synonyms in this sloka. Chittam tu cheto rudayam swantam runmanasam manaha dhirdharanavati medha sankalpa karma manasam chittam chetoha rudayam swantam rud manasam manaha dhihi dharanavati medha sankalpaha karma manasam. All these are the synonyms of manas, of mind, right? So you can choose some of the synonyms for exam, and you can write as many synonyms as you remember. Depends on your memory, depends on your understanding, students. So to write the complete answers in exam for the Nirukti and Paryaya synonyms of mana, write manyate anena iti manaha. Man is the root of, gnane is the meaning, English meaning is given, the Nirukti is given, manyate or buddhyate, anena iti manaha. Sutra, that gives you the suffix asun, and the explanation of mana and some synonyms you can write, and the answer will be completed. Right? Any doubt, please ask.
Okay.
Okay. So, dear students, let us continue learning the next word. As per the syllabus, here you read the next word given as Agni. We all know what is Agni, but let us understand today how Agni word is created, what is the root of, what is the Nirukti over there. So here you can see Agnihi Angati Urdhvam Gacchati iti. Angati. Angati means something that goes up. Angati means something that goes up. And Urdhvam Gacchati is the synonym of Angati. Urdhvam means up, Gacchati means going. So Urdhvam Gacchati iti Agnihi, that's Nirukti you can write. Right? What is the root verb, dear student? Agi Gato. The root verb is Agi Gato. Agi is the root verb, Gato is the meaning, that means going. Something that goes is called fire, Ag, Agni. Now, why something that goes as Agni? Because we know wherever there is a fire, it will be spreaded, right? Obviously, it moves very crookedly. So that is why it is called Ag, means to go, and it goes up, and it can be going anywhere, right? Wherever the place is there, it can definitely go except water. So another Nirukti given here, Angayanti Agryam Janma Prapayanti iti Vyutpatya Sabda Kalpadruma, that says Angayanti. Angayanti means Agryam. Agryam means in the beginning. Janma Prapayanti, something that got born in the beginning. Now dear student, here there are different thoughts or different beliefs behind this Nirukti. One who got born first. Now if you see, then this universe is made. Before this universe, it was a very small, like you can say, as a before Big Bang, right? Before the Big Bang happened, it was a very small ball kind of a shape was there, and then slowly there was a fire, and then Big Bang occurred, and then after Big Bang, the first form of all planets in the universe was fire. So like this, the fire was there before, and then slowly it is distinguished, and then water came on the different planets, and then obviously evaporated, the all water evaporated in the earth also. Different years and different time, the years passed actually, and accordingly the earth is made, the Jupiter and other planets are made. So fire was there in the beginning of the universe. That is what is explained as one who got born first. Another belief behind this is that before all the gods, right, Agni is considered to be the prime or the first god. However, Indra Deva is considered to be the greatest and the most powerful god in all gods, all devas. Agni Dev, Indra Dev, Surya Dev, we have Varuna Dev, right? All these devas, explanation given in the Rig Veda, Yajur Veda, all this given already. but Agni is considered to be the prime god. That's why one who got born first is called as Agni. So, Agryam Janma Prapayanti, one who got born first is called Agni. So, this Nirukti you can take for exam purpose, and the root verb you can take as Agi, and Gato is the meaning to go. Meaning, Agni is that which goes upward, and who was first born, derived from the dhatu, means the root verb as ag, right? Agi or ag. Used in the meaning Kutilayam Gato. Now, what is Kutilayam Gato means? One who moves crookedly. One who moves crookedly. So, Kutilayam Gato is Panini's Dhatu Patha. Dhatu Patha is actually the book in which all root verbs in Sanskrit language, all root verbs of Sanskrit language are given there in this book, Dhatu Patha. All root verbs, right? Any root verb if you want to find, that you will find here in the Dhatu Patha. Meaning that which moves crookedly. Something that moves crookedly is called Agni, or you can translate like this also. You can take Agni is that which goes upwards, right? So, Angati Urdhvam Gacchati iti Agni, and the root verb is Agi Gato. Ag is the root verb, alright? Synonym is given. Different names of the Agni include Agni, Vesvanaraha, Krushanuhu, Jatavedaha, Barhi, Pavakaha, Analaha, Vayusakha, Hiranyareta, Havyavahana, Jwalaha, Chitrabhanu, Vadvanala. My dear students, for exam purpose, if you will write this Nirukti and the root verb you write Ag, Agigato, Ag root verb will be enough for sure. And the synonyms, if you write only few out of them, will be enough. I think Analaha is used in the Ashtangradai, in the Charak Sutra, Charak Sanhita, in the Susrut Sanhita. All this Ayurveda manuscript, Anala word is given, Pavaka word is used, Vadvanala is used. So these kind of synonyms, Vesvanara you can use, right? So these synonyms you can remember few for exam purpose, alright, and you can write in the answer sheet. So like this we understood about the Nirukti, the origin of the word Agni, and some synonyms also. Now, today we understood about 4 different words in Ayurveda, the root verbs, the origin of the words, then explanation, etymological explanation of this root, the words, what is the root verb, what is the suffix, what is the sutra behind that suffix, what is the meaning of that, right? Similarly, we'll understand another remaining words in the next class, alright? In exam, what you are supposed to learn, what you are supposed to write, that I explain in this class. Rewatch this class, again you watch it and remember this. All these file that you see, word file here on the screen, I will send you once I'll finish this topic. Around 10 words are there to explain in term 1 as Nirukti and Paryaya. Out of them I explained around 4 words today. Remaining 5-6 words I'll teach you in the next class. My schedule is very busy in this week, but if I'll get time in between, I will give you extra class. Our schedule is like Monday and Saturday 7:30 to 8:30, but if I will get time in between, I will give you extra class and will teach you the next grammar topics, next further grammar topics. Alright, so thank you so much for being my dear students. Take care of yourself. See you in the next class. Bye bye.